Oh, Captain, till we find where the treasure be. I see beyond the sea. Oh, Captain, till we go on a journey. Follow me, we shall go foreign.
Alright, so this is the next Hunter the Parenting, plain Policework, which looks to be Kevin and that detective. I was really hoping to see more with them. So, I'm just going off of what their thumbnail art is. So, let's see. I still need to try and get art by them. Things that crazy and I kind of forgot. I need to redesign Tryx first though. Nice.
I will use my powerful magics to have you open this shitty cell door. Okay, I'm tired of screaming now. You can kill me now. Life in that life has been nothing but a headache. In truth, I was the progeny of a high-ranking Tremere, the right hand of the regent of Yarmouth herself. Yet when I informed her about the harsh financial reality,
I will never not be mad that I missed the Kevin plushie. I did order D, so I'll get him eventually, but I'm mad that I missed Kevin.
of the mortal world, I fell swiftly out of favor. I left their clan. I left their society, so that I may destroy them.
I can't help but think the Sabot is a bad fit for you.
I broke free from the pyramid with their help, fool.
What is more liberating? The band of monsters forcing you to erase your humanity? The maniacal sorceress tossing you aside like a rag doll? Or rejecting both? There may be a chance to claw your way out from this. You need only rise and take it. I am just about to be interviewed. My goals are to see if the police here have been compromised by the Camarilla.
I'm Detective Sergeant Guy Chapman. I'm also
I love
the goal of the Lady Regent.
You want to be blood-bonded? By me?
This man is offering his services to us. You are a far better source of vitae than that hateful regent.
Fine.
The way this all happened. Oh, that was weird too. Unfortunately, there might be ads. I will try to cut them out when I post this to YouTube. Opera GX no longer blocks them. I'm just gonna have to, if things pick up, I'm just going to have to do YouTube Prime because those are super annoying. Hey, Froggy.
Ah, damn shame that. But we're a bit far away.
Blech. Let the blasted vagabond burn.
Oi now.
What?
Aw.
I despise that
The
establishment.
art's interesting
Right,
here.
aren't so bad.
It is, in fact. If I had the arsonist before me, I'd give him a gold medal for excellent civic service. Oh, shh.
I like
Can't
it.
hear me, can they?
Nah, mate, they
Tell
can't hear you.
me. Tell me now.
They cannot hear you.
All right, good.
Ugh.
How many times have I casually used dominate today?
That was the 6th time, Master.
My sobriety vow has failed me. I always feel like Hitler whenever I do this shit. I really need to stop.
Don't. I love it.
Yo.
You love being
What?
dominated?
Well, okay. I'm not gonna go
Yes.
there.
I reflect upon my mistakes sometimes.
Anyways, they can't hear you, mate.
Yes, just as I deduced.
It only projects your voice when you press this button on the radio. See?
The mysteries of the radio no longer confound me, police guy. What boggles my mind is your defense of that blasted burger bastard O'Tolly.
Oh, how don't think of myself as some sort of Tully's fan. And I mean, is there even an O'Tolly?
There must be. Somewhere out there. Perhaps I'll intimate his existence to DD sometime. For then, if he exists, his order will surely be up.
Criminal conspiracies aside, I just don't think O'Tolly's is so bad. I take the kids there every once in a while as a treat. They love it.
Ugh, I forget I'm surrounded by insane patriarchs. Don't you know what that crap does to your
Hey
innards?
now, I'm not saying it's healthy or nothing.
The staple is literally called the
There,
Gutbuster.
that's what I
How
want.
do you possibly manage eating 6 pounds of meat in one go?
But sometimes when the
You know what?
boys-
I'm not proud of this, but I probably could have before. I probably could have.
do well in class, we reward them with a bit of greasy fast food. What's the harm in that?
Minimal, provided you exercise self-control. Yet somehow, I'm skeptical about my fiending tweaker murder ghoul's ability to restrain himself.
Well, you got me there, master.
Don't call me that.
Of course, most beneficent one.
Nor that! God, it makes my skin crawl.
Love it.
Righto, Herbie.
Ugh. Anyways, fuck O'Tollies. Good riddance, rest in shit.
So
Tell us
it's
how
a
you feel.
food thing?
Really feel.
Gets you more into healthy foods? Oh, well, were?
I was an accountant, dude. One of my main goals was accelerating myself directly into a pine box. What do you think? I merely dislike the O'Tollies Burger restaurant and disdain their business practices.
Any particular reason for that?
Many! Beyond the disgusting food. But I suppose I shall tell you the tale.
Oh, there's a tail. Fancy that.
Are you mocking me?
Oh, there's so much to him. So there's so much to Kevin. Sorry. He's been a long standing character. He is a vampire. He's kind of he seems to be a lower vampire in Tremere. If you know anything about Vampire the Masquerade slash the newer whatever the newer one's called. I know they kind of mix where they take the lore from between a few of the rule books.
Mocking the only source of his fix.
You say brave, I say stupid.
No, Herbie. I don't think.
Well,
you know
Kevin's
myself.
great.
But if I were
You mean
stupid, I
the
wouldn't be
dude
able
with
to cover
the
up all those
longer
murders I committed
nose
with
that's
pseudo-domestic
grouchy,
blood
right? Because he's
narcotics.
great. The other guy's a
Be that
police
as it may, I
officer
believe you
that
were
is
telling a
Kevin's
tale.
ghoul.
One I'm very interested in hearing.
Are you planning on putting this in the editorial section of the paper?
I mean, I'll keep it in my back pocket. But also, I just think it could be a good bonding exercise. Telling stories about our past.
Okay,
here
cool.
on this long backward road.
Okay, look, we may be working together, but I've got less than zero.
Also, who are
interest
you in the guild?
developing
Because
any kind of
you may have
bond with
changed
the
your
likes
name
of you.
on the on Twitch.
But I can't help but be bonded to you. That's the, what do you call it? Blood bond, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Are you trying to manipulate me into feeling sorry for you? You chose
Oof.
this,
He
begged me
did.
to
He
do
did
it.
choose it.
I did. And I'm not complaining. I just think we'll be spending so much time together.
Oh my god, fine. I'll tell you my stupid hamburger story.
Lovely.
All right,
Oh shoot.
but it's not going to astound you.
Oop.
You see, once in my mortal life,
I've
I
knocked
endured
something down.
several grueling months of employment.
Oh, okay.
Say it ain't so.
Alas,
I've
it
had a few
was,
others come in,
for I was a
so
youth
I didn't know if
and
you
needed
were.
cash to afford my rent.
I didn't know if you were someone else in the guild or someone different that may have come in and I just don't remember because of the meds I was on.
During those dark days, I would leave my intellectual pursuits, my beloved numbers, for the grease farm. I flipped those fetid burgers, fried those wretched taters, and
Oh
I
my
crushed
gosh.
cardboard with the scary compactor. A series of endless labors, all for basically no money, just to afford a measly dormitory.
Sounds
I
rough,
mean,
Thank you indeed. It was rough.
we all
And
worked
ever
fast
since
food
then,
at some point,
I've
I
not
think.
forgotten the indignities of that burger Bordeaux.
I'm alright. Recovery is going well. I wanted to start sooner, but honestly, it's probably best if I do a shorter stream anyway, because I'm not sure how quickly I'll fatigue, and also I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep. So, you know.
indignities?
Yes. I could afford little else.
Hope
than
you're
what they
doing well.
paid me. I had to slake my hunger and thirst on
How
their
many
own
of these have you
creations,
watched?
Given their relatively generous
You should watch all of
employee
them. They're
discount and
fantastic.
all. But heed my warning, Chapman. That gift too was a curse. You know that feeling? When you get after eating especially greasy food. Like a lot of it?
Yeah?
Imagine that. But all the time.
I don't even know what just came up.
That's bad, but, got to admit, it's not near as dramatic as your other parable.
Oh, I'm fucking
Oh, that's
sorry,
fair.
officer.
That's fair.
Was my funny hamburger exploit not as interesting as my traumatic
It,
stint
it
of
was.
slavery?
I didn't choose not to sleep.
Sorry, it's not quite that. It's just, you're sort of describing it with the same sense of dramatics as sort of
No.
thought.
My life was very boring before I became a vampire. But I'll tell you this much, cop freak. When at last my power is
Cop
at its
freak.
apex, it is upon those awful
Fantastic.
managers who refused to let me call in sick when I had a cold, who asked me to come in on pre-scheduled vacation times. Yes, yes, it is they who shall first taste the wrath of the great and mighty.
I'm glad you're doing alright, though.
Mate, not to, take the wind out of your sails or anything, but for a lad that power drips as much as you, it's strange it took you this long to join the police force.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't power trip.
You call yourself the Great and Mighty Kevin.
That is
True.
because I'm a powerful vampire wizard.
Also true.
Right. But, megalomania aside, if you want power and autonomy, the police department ain't a bad way to go.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure constant contact with random people during the worst days of their lives for decades doesn't lead to people becoming ill-adjusted freakazoids. Look at how normal and healthy you are.
You got me there, Herbie. But I'm willing to bet your current gig sure beats flipping burgers.
I mean, I already drink blood. Not much self-respect left to burn joining the pigs, even under false pretenses.
You'll join the vampire supremacists, no problem, but the police force burns your self-respect?
No. Being a fascist is infinitely more embarrassing than being a police officer. Even if there
I
is
mean-
a lot of unfortunate overlap.
Why now? Nothing fascist about being a public servant.
Yeah, nothing fascist about being a firefighter, or a postman, or a librarian.
What?
But a police officer?
Why'd he come up with
No, Kevin, I'll
librarian?
set it straight. I take pride in what I do. We coppers, we do good work. And so often we get maligned for it.
Oh man, Shitbeard would have hated you.
Shitbeard? That's
I
quite a
forgot
name.
those
Who's it?
names.
Nobody. Just.
Oh, I forgot
fascists
those
used
names.
to them.
I mean, I don't know.
Anyways,
Is he?
I'm not
Is
some
he wrong?
political
Probably.
You're
Probably
full of
not.
it. You're in the suburbs.
anymore. So don't worry about convincing me of the noble plight of the patrolman.
Oh, I'm in no rush, Herbie. I mean, hey, you'll be living it, so...
Hopefully not for very long. I just want to live in a big wizard tower and throw spells and solve equations and pet my cat.
Don't we all?
So,
Don't we all? I want that too. I want to live in a big wizard tower too.
driving.
Why don't we see what's on the radio?
Sure.
I mean, don't you?
You're listening to Virgin Radio
Oh my
FM. The Star.
Hey mate, I can't get a girlfriend, mate. I can't get one. It's over for me, mate. I can't do it. I'm gonna be friend zoned forever. I'm gonna be lonely forever. Can't even talk to the cashier at Tesco's, mate. Oh, she's just like, don't just go up to them and they just walk away, act like I've got something better to do. I can't take it, mate.
Shut the fuck up! I'll kill you!
Oof. Polite? That's polite.
Why don't we...
Sit in silence. Agreed. So, when did you, like, become a policeman? I guess.
asking about me, Herbie?
Don't make a thing of it, I swear to God.
Genuinely interested, are you?
Ah, you're making a thing of it, I see. I'll remember that chap, man.
He's
Oh,
like,
no, it's
I don't.
just surprising is all.
Yeah, well, I sort of
Kevin
just
is
had
one
my
of the best
entire
characters.
Coolum pack die around me. So, like, God, how do I put this? in
I will
written
never
words?
not be mad
I'm on
that I
my
missed the Kevin
withdrawal.
plushie.
Withdrawal?
Yes.
Friendship withdrawal?
Mock me not, bastard Bobby.
All right, mate, all right. Just a bit of banter. Just a bit of friendly banter. Became a copper right out of school, honestly. Always wanted to be a policeman. My favorite.
There's
show
a
as
lot of
kid
great
was
characters,
Columbo.
though.
Loved how
Dude.
we always got.
Seriously, watch this. The last episode. That was. The last episode was probably their best. Sorry, I thought I heard my youngest. My youngest is already out of school. His last day was Friday, so. It is Hunter the Parenting. Here, I actually. One sec. I'll put the link to the current episode in the chat. Sorry, I should have already had this up. Why are you even on? Mute. Mute this one too. There. I don't know why I copied it the way I did. But that's to the current episode I'm on. But the reveal in the last one, and then when you go back and watch, like, the previous episode did that, there were so many signs. They do so well. I also have some new theories about D, Marcus, and Boy.
His man.
Columbo. But you always knew who the killer was.
That was the point. Sure, the outcome was more or less the
Oh.
same every time.
And look, if you know anything about Warhammer 40k, this is Bruva Alfabusa. That's the channel. I probably just said that wrong because he said it differently, but I can't. I'm saying it phonetically, how it's spelled. He did if the Emperor got a TTS device, and it is hilarious. Not all of these characters, but a lot of them originated from that. So, like, D is the Emperor, Marcus is Magnus, Dor is Rogel Dorn. So, a lot of them, we can, like, make comparisons, and I don't know if he'll go through all of them, but I have some theories now.
Well, it's how you get there that the intrigue came from.
So you
Different
became
than
a cop
what I had
because
before,
you
but not
liked Columbo.
exclusive from what I had before.
Well,
Like, they
it
could be
sounds a bit
mutual
silly when you put
with
it
one
like
another.
that.
It is.
But I've never regretted that choice. This was my calling.
All right, I'll bite. What about it makes you so snug as a rug as a copper?
The ads are
A bit of a lot of
infuriating.
things, honestly. Helping out around the community, the sense of brotherhood and fraternity among your co-workers. Getting to use those critical thinking skills, put them to the ultimate test. And I guess I just have the patience for it. People screaming at me, cursing me, crying, all that.
I know, right?
I guess I'm
Look,
just...
I've said this. I probably said it since you joined. I'm just gonna end up having to bite the bullet if this picks back up and just pay for YouTube Premium, because this is killing me, and it's making it really hard to do, like, to react to stuff because of the stupid ads.
just good at tuning out. Never bothers me, really.
That's all
And it's like, I'm glad they're
perfectly
getting money
normal,
from
I
it, but oh
guess.
my gosh,
a
it's
little
insane.
sociopathy, but whatever.
Like you all want to talk, Mr. X-Sabat.
So how did
I
a guy like you get
mean-
messed up with the Regent anyway?
Ah, nasty trick, that. I was investigating a murder. One I imagine the tree mayor committed. Got me coffee sparked, I think. Next thing I know, I'm waddling down every day to the Regent, sending
They
in
really are.
forged police reports and drinking from our open wrist.
And I mean, I keep telling it not to give me certain ads. And it gives them to me anyway.
God damn, that must
It's
have been horrifying.
really annoying.
I guess it was. Dunno. The Vito's got a way of making you see it with rose-tinted goggles, don't it? And me father, well, he was a bit of a drunk. So I guess some of his addictive personality rubbed off on me, and I found it easy to do all kind of horrible things to get my fix. I know you'll call me a creep. Don't worry.
Well, you are, but it's not like it's your fault.
I don't mind it, but I wonder sometimes if I'd ever found out how truly odd I was without the Regent.
It'll
This is
go away for a
depressing
little bit,
chicken
and then
egg
it'll
scenario
come
to
back.
ponder. Let's ponder a
So,
different one.
yeah.
Like, for instance, what's going on at this conference we're driving to?
It's nothing too major, really. Just some cross-department elbow rubbing. Every so often, the chiefs rent out Pullman Market for this kind of thing.
Ah, so it's those dismal dumbasses that I have to blame for this.
Oi now, no need to slag off the chiefs. They really like you, you know that.
So they have good taste in vampire wizards. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I mean, if they like Kevin, then yeah,
I
they
have a
do.
confession to make.
Oh, but Kane, what did you do?
I have been desperately attempting to get the chiefs to like me for about 3 years now. Yet despite my every effort, they... Gosh, I just get the feeling they're not too fond of me.
Aw.
Maybe the fact that you're a degenerate blood addict has something to do with it.
You'd think that, but no. I cover my tracks pretty well. They've got no idea what a maniac I actually am.
Maybe it's some latent lawman intuition.
Not a sleuth and bone in their body, those two.
I mean,
They're
if it
born
was,
disc
do you think they would
jockeys, I
have an
reckon.
issue with a
So,
vampire?
you want to talk about a problem? Mine is that the chiefs of police do not care for me.
Well, I'd empathize, but I also do not care.
Right. But
Oof.
I understand that. You
Rude.
As a Googler hanger on. You know the truths I take such pains to conceal.
That was mean,
The stuff
though.
my wife and kids don't know. But the chiefs, they got no reason. No cause. They just don't like me.
Wow, cool.
I sense some sarcasm in there.
Whoa, you really are a detective.
Oh my gosh, she's so mean.
Right. Goodness, that plane's flying low.
That's
What
okay,
I don't
though.
understand is why the hell do we have to go?
Come
Why-
on. You'd
Oh,
rather be
this is-
patrolling a beat.
This
don't
is a
want to do
plane
that
thing.
either.
It makes sense that there would be a
Oh,
plane
wow.
eventually.
See that plane now? You weren't kidding.
Right?
Wonder what they're up to.
Small private plane, flying around a sparsely inhabited area. Maybe a daredevil or something.
Some people just have all the free time in the world. Huh? You hear something?
Oh.
Holy hosts of Lord!
Wow.
The plane fucking blew up, Chapman!
I saw it!
What kind of woods are we driving through? Are we in Afghanistan?
What?
Ah, you're shitting!
Where did
You're
that come
shitting.
from?
My pants, your pants, every pants on the globe!
Calm down, Kevin.
Do you realize what this means? We're witnesses, you dolt! Someone fired a rocket at that damn plane and we saw it!
I'm afraid it gets worse than that, Kevin.
Worse?
Wait, what?
Worse?
Well, I suppose it depends on your definition of worse.
No! We are not driving after the wreck site! Are you high?
Yes.
Shut the hell up your mouth, you cocky glib fuck!
Actually, I think you should this time around.
What?
Sorry. The way he laughed and then went yes, it just made me think of Archer.
Oh, no! Don't click the button!
Dispatch, this is Unit 26 reporting a State 1 plane crash somewhere within the vicinity of Eaton Common. Dispatch? Dispatch!
That's actually, I do like Killstar,
Oh,
but I don't
yes,
understand
so
the music they
Now,
coupled with
don't
it.
jump to conclusions.
Why else wouldn't the radio work right now specifically? We're being jammed, you ignoramus! God, we're in some serious shit now. Do you know how bad that is?
Exciting, isn't it? I always feel the most alive during these moments. The feel of the steering wheel in my grip.
Right?
Uncertainty.
Well,
danger.
okay,
You're
so
gonna get us both.
the animation and the artwork in this, and it may just be the lighting that they had to do because they're in a dark car. But I feel like it's a little bit different. So, but their deliveries are great, dude. They're
We shot
fantastic.
down that plane, Herbie. How are they blocking us from contacting dispatch?
And I
Do
like
they
the
know
art.
anything? Are we racing them to the crash
You're
site?
not Jason Bourne, dude. You're a Norfolk.
One day I'm going to be able to back
Hey, now.
them and
Well, not my limitations.
get
Even with
Tryx
your
done in
blood,
their
I'm only
art
human
style.
After all. But given your powers, I'm a bit surprised you're all worked up over this. Aren't you the great and mighty Kevin?
Yes, I am.
And a plane falling out of the air. Hell, being shot. Having the radio blocked out like this. It all stinks of supernatural shenanigans, doesn't it?
Exactly my concern.
And I understand that concern. Share it even. I'll bet Big D would too, will you?
I'm not as starved for attention as you, evil creature. I don't want to rush to get myself killed on the off chance Dee Dee pats my head for a job well done.
Oh, I'm sure this will do wonders for your vinculum withdrawal.
No, I am getting anxiety.
But what if this has something to do with the Regent?
I do not care. I want to be alive. I do not want to be murdered. Do you understand me? Whoever shut the damn thing down is
I thought
probably
he
going to
hated
zoom
it.
after
Well,
it
that was a
and blast
different
your
episode.
shitty Subaru apart with big RPGs. And then blocking the goddamn cop radio
Then
with
they'll
them.
likely want to be rid of any witnesses. Fair point. But between the great and mighty Officer Kevin and his trusted ghoul sidekick, surely we can prevail.
Kane, please, I do not want to be here.
Well, that's not quite true, is it?
Come on, goddamn again.
If you wanted to, you could have dominated me out of this.
He's not wrong.
You didn't.
He's
I
not
won't pretend
wrong.
like I know exactly why.
Earlier in the episode, it had turned out he dominated Kane 6 times.
But if I
So
had
he's
to
not
guess,
wrong. He could have.
Maybe you're as curious as I am.
God damn it, God damn it.
Now we're talking.
A quick visit, in and out. I do not want to throw hands with a rocket launcher.
Relax,
It's never a
mate.
quick
And I
visit.
didn't dominate you because I've got a moral compunction against it.
Like I said, mate, relax.
But you did it 6
Everything will be
times.
fine. We're professionals, after all.
Training.
Bravery. The last refuge of the imminently deceased.
That's
All right,
cool.
let's check out this piece of shit.
These guys are great. They really are.
God, what a wreck.
I mean,
Definitely a private plane, though. Couldn't hold more than 12 to 14 passengers, I bet.
it would be a wreck.
Grey and blue colour scheme.
Plane's broke. Can we go now?
I'm not
Plane's
even going to
broke.
answer that.
You just did.
Herbie, how fine are your senses?
Reasonable. Not my forte, but...
Shame that. But should still be useful. And on that subject, you mind topping me off a bit?
I will tear you... Fuck it. I don't have time to argue with you. Fine. Biting my finger. There. Just a drop.
Master, a drop's all I crave.
Weirdo.
Oh, now that's the stuff.
Oh, this is a goal he doesn't even want.
Crash is bad, but that rocket
It's
didn't
so
look
good.
inside. Blow up an engine. Set the thing spiraling into the ground. Explains why it's not in too many pieces, eh?
On the outset...
Which I guess if you've been lurking, you may have seen the last episode when I watched it. But that was a couple
Got a
months
logo
ago.
on the side, though.
A logo? That's a
One moment.
odd.
Sorry,
For a
youngest was
private
asking me something.
It's a bit beat up on the side here. Nestor.
Think it was the plane's name?
You're kidding, right?
No.
Nestor. It's a company. Airplane manufacturer.
Really? Here in Norfolk?
Hell no! Down by Northampton. Just north, actually. Broughton, I think.
That's pretty specific knowledge.
Down by.
Well, the Regent made me launder
How
enough
is it?
money for her
Okay.
to buy one.
Oh, that's a hell of a coincidence. Maybe this is that plane.
I bet my left socket's not. That plane is rotting in some hangar somewhere. Besides, private planes don't keep the company logo on them for long. Knowing her, the Regent would have long redecorated. Probably demanded something ridiculous be painted on the side instead.
Like what?
A big picture of her giving a thumbs up. I don't know. Are we done here? We've already stripped the wire. Let's go.
Just 2 minutes to check out the interior, in and out.
You realize if there's smoke, there's probably fire, right?
And if there's fire, we can split.
Do the words Roach Shrek mean anything to you?
I'm guessing not.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Ugh. Immediately feeling validated. It stinks to high hell in here. Right into the... Oh, God, smoke. This isn't like sniffing glue, fucker. Just don't breathe in. Hey, I only need to breathe to speak words. Where are you going? All right. Kevin, solo adventure. Let's rock and roll.
So he.
Dead body. Another dead body.
I do everything I
Nothing
can
worse
to
than that
obfuscate,
one.
like, what they're
Another
sending
dead
me.
Body. Ooh, a briefcase. That's fun.
Oh,
And, Hey, Chapman. Found something good here, I think. There we go.
are you supposed to?
So everything in there is pretty much pancaked. Most of the luggage is crushed in an
Oof.
overhead bin. The guys inside resemble soup more than people.
Wow, that's a
that's awful.
description.
I suppose we shouldn't expect much from a scene like this with such little
But
time.
I found a briefcase. And I found this creepy lantern.
Oh.
Wow. That is creepy.
I like it.
Magic or something.
My powers of Auspex reveal potent, pulsing black ripples emanating from it, like a stone skipping across a tar pit. So yes, it seems pretty damn magic to me.
Right. Suppose the unnatural purple glow's a giveaway too.
You'd think that, but actually I almost missed it. All the damn smoke in there. You barely see anything, so you're lucky you got it.
We'll have to take a closer look back in the car. Let's go. Put some distance between us and the scene.
Finally!
You
What
drive
is
there.
this?
Oh, that smoke's made me woozy.
Oh, that's not good.
Did you say something?
No, eyes. Eyes sharp.
A
What
survivor?
is? Oh. Okay. Well. Oh gosh.
No, oh my god!
What is that? The smoke's not from the plane, it's from it. Can't see Herbie.
Cover your eyes! Cover your mouth, damn it! Oh, hell!
Herbie,
What
you gotta
is?
get out of here.
What is
Check your
that?
briefcase. Hide in the woods.
Don't be a martyr, you Nimrod!
I probably should know.
Silence, you beast! Use your brain, meat, Kevin! Yeah!
Damn it. Time's up.
None of you freaks move! What, who the hell are you supposed to be?
The next one's through your big fucking mouth!
Blair. Language.
I like his scarf.
You two there, Cobb and Wizard Hat.
What?
So terribly sorry about all this. Would you mind taking a few steps to the left? I've got to sort out some business with my colleague there.
I guess it means that. Do what he says, Herbie.
Damnation! fine. Chapman, who the hell are these guys?
I want to
Your
know
guess
too.
is as
This is
good as
getting
mine.
intense.
Think we can make a break for it?
Doubt it. I can stun the suit, but not the guy in the mask. And that's the one holding the gun.
Make a move! Make a single fucking move, and I'll light your peasants up like a fucking Christmas tree!
Don't mind my friend, gentlemen. I, for one, am glad to see you're such reasonable people. Now, this will only take a moment. Ah, well. Bennings. Been a lovely chase.
I'm
but
so
as you can
curious.
see,
What's going on here?
you've been quite outclassed. Yet, have no fear. Your shares in Nostrum will be put to good use. They're going to a better place. You, on the other hand... Ross?
Whoa.
Dispose of this trash.
Hold on. Look at that dude. There ain't no way he's not a werewolf. Look at his arms. See?
If you please. Ideally away from our new friends.
Fine.
You be careful. Sorry. My sister-in-law's here and
You're
they're going
the
for a walk.
reason. You're why I came here. To see you. To see inside of you.
Oh, that can't be good.
Well, this is rather dire.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
A gaggle of heavily armed strangers making that monster cry out in horror.
Would you shut up? I'm trying to think of a way out of this.
You better think fast, scum! You're straight up fucked! You never should have come here! I'm gonna shoot your skin off
What?
with my gun!
Which,
This is no
her
way to treat
rage.
police sergeants. They're fine
Maybe she's
servants
also a
of
werewolf.
capital. They demand a lighter touch.
Yes, sir! I've got your back!
I'm sure you do, Blair.
Blair is intense.
Now then, who might you be?
I'm Detective
What
Sergeant Guy
did
Chapman.
you do?
Here, investigate.
Shut the fuck up!
I can't help it.
Yes, it's quite hard to avoid answering questions when I pose them.
What?
Try to give your cohort a bit of slack, eh? He's doing his best, I'm sure.
Plane crash. We saw the plane crash. Dug through it. Ah, damn, my head.
That's it. Good man, good man. So, an ordinary police officer. But what's that odor I'm getting off of you? It smells violent. Berserk.
The first one. Off the sea. Made to chum. The second one. Barrow Common. Messier. Got lucky. The
You
third.
harbor a dark
Oh.
side, don't you, Mr. Chapman?
Is Chapman a serial killer?
Wonderful.
Just like me!
Oh. She's so angry. I do.
You. Did you just dominate me? How? What are you?
A businessman, Detective Sergeant. And I believe we can do business. As for your eccentric friend...
Try worming into my head. You won't like what's waiting for you. Or what happens next.
I don't doubt that.
I'm sure he already
You're a
knows. I mean,
vampire after
yep.
all.
There it is.
Clan Tremere, the Great Yarmouth Chantry.
Ooh, impressive. Quick, what's my blood type? Favorite color? Oh, what fun. I'm going to kill you if you don't let us go.
Kill me?
I like Kevin.
Now that
He's
would
good.
be a mistake, Herbertus.
What the?
What?
How do you know that name?
You wee sickly plank fuck.
Ah, boy, oh boy. What an evening. Well, Herbie, the reason I know it is because we're playing for the same team. Your father talks to my father. If you catch my
Oh.
drift. If you don't, that's fine.
That dude's a vampire. The excessively violent lady is his goal, and their sires know each other. I'm still convinced the other guy is a werewolf, though.
Then just accept that I'm on good terms with your regent. I've been to the Chantry. Pretty sure I might have seen you there once or twice.
The Regent? I see.
So glad to hear it. Blair,
Yes, Mr. Palmer.
since we're all partners, mind cooling down a bit?
Of course, sir. At ease!
Dreadfully sorry about all this,
She
Robertus.
was so calm there for a second.
Chaplain is your creature. There'll be no damage from my tampering, I assure you. I went easy on him for you.
Yes. Much appreciated. The Regent thanks you for your kindness to her family.
Well, glad things are cleared up. I expect your people in the Force can launder this little incident.
I'll see to it.
Joy of joys. Now, if you'd be
That puts him in
kind
a
enough to hand
rock and a
over
hard
that
place,
lantern.
too, I think.
And why should I do that exactly?
Why? What? Are you claiming rights to salvage? That's company property. What do you
He
mean?
should.
Why? The lantern, please.
Do what he says.
Silent school! Forgive me. Had to rein in the authority that I have as, you know, a child of the Regent.
Aha. I notice I'm still not holding the lantern.
Well, look again, Einstein.
Ah, there we go.
That
And
lantern is baller, though.
Einstein.
They should make
Was that an insult?
they should make a plush of the
It was a
lantern.
compliment. Einstein was a smart man.
And so are you, Herbie. By all accounts, this could have been far uglier. Well, gentlemen, I'd say that's
Yeah.
our business
Yeah, it
concluded
could have
for the
been.
evening.
He's
Don't
not
worry
wrong.
about the mess. This was an internal affair.
What happened
Nothing
to Ross?
do with any of our agreements. Your Gargo stock is not under threat. Just something that needed doing. Your master will understand when I brief her.
Yes, I'm sure she will.
Oh, and please tell her the board meeting on the 7th must be pushed up by an hour.
I love boards.
Oh, wow.
He's nothing now. The earth will choke on him. Those two, they're next.
Not today, I'm afraid.
Eager. He's eager.
Then I'm done here.
Yeah, I just was wondering if he was gonna come back.
Gentlemen, with my large companion's return, I believe we'll set back out. Au revoir. Radio should be workable in 3 minutes. I'd call it in there.
Maybe next time I'll get to shiv a vamp with my gun!
Oh, don't worry, Blair. Norfolk has corpses aplenty.
Shiv a vamp with her gun. I don't think that's how shiving works. Ross. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. I need to find out something.
James Cock Chapman. You know how lucky we are? Holy crap. Oh, Oh,
Gotta say, yeah. I figure we're just cashing our supply of good terms.
we gave away that damn magic lantern. We don't know anything about that guy or that weird freaky monster or... God, what the hell just happened?
Well, we know a Mr. Palmer is involved with the Regent. Palmer being a man who has now acquired shares in the company you call Nostrum. And he also stocks the Regent with Gargo's products.
You're right about that much. Genuinely good work. I forget you're a cop sometimes.
It's 11.
But that doesn't explain what they were. I mean, God, the glow coming off that lantern, the horrible wheeze monster.
It
that
is.
creep Palmer.
It's
I've
all
never seen anything
Palmer's
so
fault. I liked
red.
Palmer's scarf though. I would
Gotta
wear
take
it.
your word for that. Don't see glows very often.
And that giant, the one who disposed of the thing they called Bennings.
Yeah?
Bad fucking news.
I gathered that. Got the impression that even if we took out those mercs somehow...
He ripped us to shreds, yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
Fine idea. And I'm feeling good enough to drive.
Knock your socks off.
I have a suspicion, but...
Ah, here we go. But you know, there is one more thing we got from all that.
What's that?
In all the confusion with the lantern, they never noticed I had the briefcase.
Oh! Oh shit, Chapman! You're a freak, you're a genius!
It wasn't nothing.
What?
Take that, you slimy
You
bit
just
of
asked that
garbage.
question.
Okay. Maybe it
And
wasn't
they
a
answered
total
it. I
loss
didn't even
this
notice.
trip.
Now, on to the conference.
No! Onto the cover-up. We've got a crashed airplane here, and we said we'd sweep it under the rug.
Right. Think the Regent will hear your name from that guy?
It's a possibility. And it could also reveal yours. Us two will need to play it careful. Watch that the Tremere don't try and snap us back into the fold.
Yeah. Never easy, is it? Dispatch, this is Unit 26 reporting a State 1 plane crash somewhere within the vicinity of...
Okay, there is some after stuff. So, Ross is very large. He might be a werewolf, but I'm not sure on that. But I have some theories, anyway. Because Marcus is large. Dora is large. Dee is large. I am... So, okay. In Warhammer 40k, and the reason I'm making this comparison is because the way these characters were kind of pulled from their, if the Emperor had a TTS device. So that's where some of this theory crafting is coming from. So if we're going off this, and we know we know Dee has at least one lost son, which could be for one of the lost chapters. Right? Well, I'm saying right, but if you're not familiar with the setting, then you don't know. But there's 2 lost Space Marine chapters. I believe there's only 2. But if we're pulling from that, and we're continuing on with Dee having a lot of sons, then we've got Marcus, we've got Dor, we've got the son that was missing. I don't remember if they named him or not, but he seemed to have disappeared when Marcus was doing some magic stuff, which would hold true for Magnus the Red. And I am curious if that son that disappeared I'd have to see if they named him. If he could be, because there was one of the sons, quote unquote, that hated Magnus's uh like poking at the magic stuff, because the magic stuff in 40K is bad. So so that could be him, or he could be one of the missing Primarchs. But we got the missing son, and I think we now have Ross, who could be oh my gosh. Layman Russ. He could be Layman Russ. He could be. He could be. Y'all gotta tell me if y'all came to the same conclusion, because this has been out for a month, and I wanted to wait to watch it until the stream. I know my husband had before, but we didn't really talk much about it. So I didn't really know a lot. And I saw a comment on another video that was like about wanting more Kevin and Kane stuff, that I was between that and this. Mostly it was this, but then I remembered the comment. I was pretty sure we had something coming up for them, so I kind of knew that. But other than that, I didn't know anything about this one. I went in completely blind. So if we're going off of all that, and then this is a theory my husband had, and this has nothing to do with this episode. This has more to do with the last one, but it kind of ties into what I'm trying to get at, which is just kind of strengthened by Ross here. Boy would not be one of the sons, but he might be Black Shook. Because why would they have... This is going to be spoilers. Russ, are you okay with that? There's going to be spoilers. Oh my gosh. Okay, fair. Why would they say just because... Oh my gosh, there's so many layers to this. Just because you can, don't mean you should. There's so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much I can say. But they did say when they took Marcus that he might know about Shook. And there are things going on with Boy that are very strange and could hint at him being a werewolf, which they might be referring to him as Black Shook. And there's the fact that Boy, all he eats is meat. Enthusiastically. That's all he eats. That's it. He eats meat. He is so happy about eating meat. I think there's been... I'll have to go back and watch. Because it's been so long since I've seen some of these. So I remember he eats meat enthusiastically. I can't remember if he eats it raw or not. So over on YouTube, y'all are going to have to tell me in the comments, or I'm going to have to go back and watch stuff. So I think Black Shook could be an emerging... Or that Boy could be an emerging werewolf. He could be Black Shook. Unless the missing brother is Black Shook. But I think it's Boy. With him, with what he's starting to see with Horse and stuff like that. Which Horse is Horus from the from 40K. I hate that I didn't realize that at first. I think someone had to tell me. Which does kind of go in the face. Unless horse isn't actually a horse. That'll be interesting to see what comes of horse. I don't know. We've got stuff brushing up against the black spiral dancers. Which is just a baller name, by the way. This is all very loose. I need to kind of consolidate my thoughts here. But if all of his sons, which were never blood sons in the other one to begin with, are werewolves. I don't think that his sons being werewolves are mutually exclusive with my thoughts that D is a mummy. There's so much going on in this. And this could go so many ways, and a lot of it depends on where they're pulling different lore from. And that's kind of the frustrating thing, because we don't really know where they're pulling what lore from. Because there's different RPG books. So Vampire is a TTRPG. There were a couple of games, but this is primarily TTRPG. And wasn't there a TV show too? I think it was a really bad TV show though. Anyway, but there's a couple of versions. There's one version that I don't know if they're using or not. But they're at least going between Old World of Darkness and the new stuff. They're not making up new lore, because they're actually working with the company that makes this game now. So they're pulling from the setting. But so much of the theory crafting is a little difficult because you don't really know where they're pulling from. Let me try and get my thoughts together a little more on this. Because Ross, I had it more. I wanted to talk about Boy. I did want to talk about Boy and the fact that he might be Black Shuck, because this is set in England. So I think it's in England. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So I am pretty sure that Boy is Black Shuck. That I think makes a lot of sense. There's something about D's enthusiasm for life too, because he is. Yeah, so I'm verging on a theory here. It seems like really scatterbrained, I'm sure, especially to you folks on YouTube that have kept up a little bit more with the TTRPG lore, especially the new stuff, because I hadn't read any of it. So I'm sure this is very scatterbrained, and I'm trying to piece some things together from a setting that I don't know compared to a setting that I am more familiar with, between those two, between old and new. And again, I don't I don't think they're using the other stuff, like vampire. Oh my gosh, it's not the masquerade. I just forgot what it is. But the one that included Promethean stuff, which Promethean was great, by the way. Oh my gosh, that was such a good RPG. But I don't think they're pulling from that setting. I think it's just the two, from what I read. But anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. But I know it seems like scatterbrain, so give me some time to, because Ross really kind of threw a wrench in what I was. I really think that might be Russ Lehman, which. Between him and Boy, I've got some thoughts. Also, there's the fact that Russ Lehman has like the white hair and stuff that Dora does. So there is similarities in appearances there. Marcus is a redhead, but he was, based off of Magnus the Red. So I don't know. I'm. I don't even know what that company is. Yeah, so on the Boy is Black Shook thing, because I found my little notes I took on this. He has visions. He's descended from D, who I think is Mediterranean? He might be, but he sees ghosts and demons. Do we know what is D? That's a good question. I don't know if that's revealed. Or it was, and I might be making that up. So ignore that part. But he has visions, he sees ghosts and demons. I said black spiral dancers, and I meant silent striders. That's what I meant. That's where I was confusing myself. That's where I was confusing myself on Boy. I do think there's black spiral dancer stuff too, though. I do. Like being hinted at. But that the all meat diet, he could be pre his first change. And we don't know who any of their moms are. All we know is the father.
Yeah, I'm taking a stand. This is my point. What if it is my truly unfiltered dog shit opinion, Kevin? What would you say about that?
What?
Yes, that is exactly what Chapman's doing here. This one of the things that I like about this script is that it Chapman's slipping a little bit into his occupation again because he's letting Kevin run his mouth and he's just listening. It is almost like another interrogation. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, let's. But I can't help
I didn't even. I will say I didn't even catch that he was kind of slipping into like police interrogation. So. They usually have something afterwards, and then I will go. Whoa. Is this? Okay. I don't even. I know, right? I like watching the stuff after.
I see beyond